bill represents the largest cut to Medicaid in American history. It will devastate vulnerable populations.
If they cut our Medicaid, we would lose every hospital in our rural area.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance.
We are already seeing hardworking Americans be affected by Donald Trump's slashing to Medicare. This is crazy.
Trump has put a 100% tariff on pharmaceuticals that are not U.S. based, which is pretty much like almost 80 to 90% of the pharmaceutical market.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Trump's Medicaid cuts are about to come down like a hammer on North Carolina.
Well, guys, here we go. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the big, beautiful bill. Yep, the big, beautiful bill is going to be affecting Medicaid users.
Whoa.
Yep, believe it or not, it's going to be affecting Medicaid users, so let's check it out.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
We're in California's District 22, a rural community in the state's Central Valley. This district voted for Trump for the first time in 2024, but now his policies threaten one of the benefits people here rely on the most. Do you know anyone personally?
The only people they're hurting are the poor people. People that really need the stuff. Elon Musk doesn't need it. Trump doesn't need it. And, billionaires don't need it.
They're making out big time with this, but they're hurting people in the process.
If we could go back to November, who would you vote for now, seeing what you see?
For the other one.
You just wouldn't have voted.
None either.
Guys, this situation is crazy. What's happening to U.S. citizens, Medicare cuts, Medicaid cuts is going to affect thousands and thousands, millions of people in the United States. And without the Medicaid, a lot of people literally, they're going to lose their life. It is crazy. It is sad.
If they cut our Medicaid, we would lose every hospital in our rural area, and then none of us would have health care. Not just the people on Medicaid, the people who have private insurance and Medicare. I'm a pharmacist. We took an oath to take care of people. We didn't say, no, only the rich ones.
We are already seeing hardworking Americans be affected by Donald Trump's slashing to Medicare. This is crazy. Everyone needs to hear the story of Ron. He's a senior citizen who is on Medicare, and until recently, his allergy treatments have been covered fully. But now, each time he goes to get his treatment, he gets two bills each for $481. Keep in mind, this is a treatment that is essential to his health. Look at this.
Getting injections between Medicare and my secondary, I didn't have to pay anything. The last 2 injections I got, which is every 6 weeks, I received a bill for $481 each time.
He goes on to say he gets 2 shots every time he gets his treatment once every 6 weeks, and he gets a $481 bill for each one. All of this is happening because Republicans pushed through the big, beautiful bill, which takes away healthcare coverage from senior citizens like Ron here to give massive tax cuts to billionaires like Elon Musk. They told the working class that cutting these programs would put more money into our pockets, but if you ask Ron here, I guarantee he doesn't think that that's the case. In reality, they just want to shift the burden onto us so the billionaires can walk away with even more money. All of the money they take away from Medicare is money that could have been used to keep someone safe, healthy, and alive. Republicans take away from people like Ron here and give more money to billionaires, despite the fact that these billionaires already pay less taxes than nurses and firefighters.
It is crazy. I'm laughing, but this is serious. It is crazy, because they asked Mr. Orange Man in office if Medicaid was going to be touched. And he said, no, it's not going to be touched.
That's a great question, and one I don't know.
And obviously, that was another lie. That was another freaking lie.
Language.
Like everything else.
Trump has put a 100% tariff on pharmaceuticals that are not U.S. based, which is pretty much like almost 80 to 90% of the pharmaceutical market. Most of the drugs and most of the prescriptions that people get from their doctors are not US based. They are from overseas. This is going to have a terrible effect on the market and how people pay and receive their medicine. Because this medicine will not be readily available because of the tariffs, they will not be shipping it over to the US. What's going to happen is most of these people that receive this medicine are going to get substitutions. The problem is these companies that make this medicine are not prepared for the 100% tariff that Donald Trump put on, because now they have to mass produce these substitutions and they don't have the product and they don't have the money to do it, which means that medicine that's normally at a cheaper rate will be more expensive than the actual medicine that's coming from overseas. And that means that if you don't have insurance, you're paying top dollar for the medicine. And then if you do have insurance or if you do have a copay, your percentage of that copay is going to raise dramatically, probably 80-90%. The rate of minimum wage and with the way that people can't even get jobs, they're not going to be able to afford medicine. This is going to displace a lot of people, and a lot of people that depend on their medicine monthly, and they depend on their copays, and they depend on their insurance to get this medicine that's already not going to be available, and now it's at a fucking more expensive price. A lot of people are going to end up in the hospital, and I'm not even going to lie, a lot of people might not even be here anymore after this, and it's going to start in October.
It is crazy, guys. It is crazy because, the government, they do all these cuts to many programs, the benefits, the poor. And they are cutting those programs to save money. But at the end, what are they doing is, they are giving tax breaks to the billionaires and millionaires.
These ain't opinions. These are facts.
People that they already have a lot of money, but they want more. They want more money. They want more money, and that's where the money is going. These people are freaking greedy. It's freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous, man.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Trump's Medicaid cuts are about to come down like a hammer on North Carolina. On October the 1st, $319 million gets yanked out of our Medicaid providers, on top of the $930 billion Trump already slashed with his big BS bill. That means families who depend...
So just imagine if they close a lot of hospitals, like if they close the hospital in your area, like, where are you gonna go?
What?
Let's say, God forgive, you have an emergency, and you have to travel, let's say, 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles to get to the hospital. You could die on the way over there. So it is critical that they keep these programs going, because a lot of people, they are going to suffer. We are going to suffer the consequences. They just care about the rich.
It's an evil world we live in.
Always. The rich is going to look out for the rich. They don't care about the poor.
On essential medications suddenly can't afford them. Elderly folks forced to split pills or go without their prescriptions. Parents in a medical crisis having to drive 2-3 hours just to find a hospital that hasn't shut its doors. Rural providers closing clinics, laying off staff, and leaving entire counties without basic care. This isn't politics, it's people's lives. When you gut care, folks don't get chemo. Kids don't get asthma medicine. Seniors don't get heart meds. Senate Democrats are fighting tooth and nail to reverse these cuts, extend ACA subsidies, and keep our hospitals open. That governing with grit. Send me to Congress, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll make damn sure these crooks answer for putting profits over people. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.
They're giving all these tax breaks to the millionaires and billionaires, but pretty much they don't pay taxes.
Oh, come on!
They don't pay no taxes at all. So somebody like you, somebody like me, that we are regular people, making pennies on the dollar, we pay more taxes than them. And then we have to suffer because they are cutting a lot of programs. They're getting rid of a lot of programs, government programs, the benefits the poor people, to give that money to the rich.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Because they need more money. 100% tariff on medicine that is not produced in the United States. 100%. And like he was saying, 80 to 90% of the medicine comes from another country. So be prepared to pay a lot of money for your medicine.
Oh my God.
And who knows, without Medicaid, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket every medicine. So it's a domino effect. And this is not only on the 100% tariff is not only on the medicine. They're gonna put 50% tariff on kitchen cabinets. So if you are doing remodeling, your kitchen cabinets, they're gonna come from another state, for another country. That's going to be an extra 50%. Also 30% on furniture, and another 25% on grocery costs. Oh, this is crazy. I heard something else. They're gonna put like I think it's crazy amount of tariff on big trucks. You know, trucks that come from, they import trucks from another country. So the cost of grocery, they're going to keep going up because everything in United States move around in big trucks. So I don't know where we're gonna end up with this freaking situation. This is just the beginning, and we'll still have another 3 years of this. So brace yourself. So this situation is very serious. Like he was saying, you know, if they close hospitals, a lot of people they are going to be unemployed. So people unemployed, no hospitals in your area, you're gonna have to drive, who knows, 20 miles, 30 miles to the closest hospital. And when you get there, probably they're gonna tell you, oh, your insurance doesn't cover your medicine, or whatever the case may be. So a lot of people, sadly, who knows what's going to happen. I don't want to say the word, but you know, a lot of people, we are going to be in trouble. We are going to be in trouble just because they want to give tax breaks to the millionaires and billionaires, and they just don't care about you, they don't care about me, and they don't care about anybody but themselves. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this big beautiful BS bill. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because we are going to be doing an Amazon gift card giveaway in the future of $50.
Damn, dude, that's tight.
Yeah, I like that.
Once we reach 2,500 subscribers. So take advantage of that, and thank you guys for watching.